Alright, so this video is a follow-up to the previous video. In the previous video, we solved this equation, absolute value of 2x minus 5 equals 9. And we got two solutions, x equals negative 2 and x equals 7. In this video, we're going to solve the exact same equation, but we're going to do it by graphing. We're going to do it the exact same way. We're looking for the points of intersection. So remember, the left side of our equation is going to go in y1. The right side of our equation is going to go in y2. We're going to use second calc, option 5, to find the points of intersection. So let's go get started. Again, the left side of our equation needs to go in y1. This time we're doing absolute value. You may or may not know how to put absolute value inside your calculator. So to do that, what you want to do is hit Math, and then go over to the number menu, which is NUM. So just scroll over to the right one time. And then in that menu, the very first option is called ABS. Well, as you might have guessed, ABS stands for absolute value. Now, in older calculators like the TI-83, when you select that command, it's actually going to show up ABS with the parentheses. All you do is whatever's inside the absolute value bars will go inside the parentheses. When you're done with the absolute value bars, you need to close it. However, if you have a newer calculator like I do, when you select the absolute value command, it actually produces the absolute value bars. And you just type in 2x minus 5, since that's what's inside absolute value in our problem. When you're done with the absolute value, you just need to hit the right arrow key to make sure you get outside of those absolute value bars, and then go down to y2. The right hand side of the equation goes in y2. And again, take just a brief second, make sure you typed in everything correctly. Once you have, go and hit graph. Now, as we've said many times before, anytime you do a new graph, I like to just do standard practice to make it say zoom, option 6, which is zoom standard. That way we're all starting on the same picture. And from previous classes, you should know that the graph of any absolute value function is going to be in this V shape, which is in blue. And this particular equation has 2 points of intersection, one on the left and one on the right. And that kind of makes sense because when we solved it algebraically, we found two solutions. So 2 solutions and 2 points of intersection. That has to match up. So I'm going to go ahead and find the point of intersection on the left. Again, we do that by second calc. Option 5 for intersection. First curve, all you have to do, get rid of this. First curve, all you have to do is just hit enter. Second curve, all you have to do is just hit enter. And then guess. That's when you want to use your left arrow key to move your cursor into position. Again, I'm finding the point of intersection right here on the left. Once your cursor's in position, then hit enter. And it'll tell you that the point of intersection is x equals negative 2, which is good because that's exactly what I found when I did this algebraically. Now what I want to do is do the exact same process to find this point of intersection over here on the right. So I'm going to do second calc, option 5 for intersect. First curve, just hit enter. Second curve, all you have to do is just hit enter. And then when it says guess, I want to move my cursor all the way over here to the right. So use your right arrow key. And just be patient because it may take a little bit of time. And once you get in position, finally hit enter. And it'll tell you that the point of intersection is at x equals 7. Which again is exactly what we found when we did this by algebra. So, like I said before in a previous video, solving it by hand using the algebra is great. You need to know how to do that, but using the calculator is a lot more efficient. And that's it.